We're so back. Silent Hill 2. We will finish the game before Halloween. It's guaranteed, man. It's on site. This place is a prison. These people are not our friends. Did you see Slime's tweet about the Costco guys? I did not. You cannot paste the tweet. Has this always been so... Oh, because I'm in the yard, man. Speaking of Slime. It's so dark in here, man. Can you paste the body of the tweet? You can't paste the link, but can you paste the body? Okay, you can paste the link, but like the subtext VIP Daniel is that I'm not going to click the link because I'm playing Silent Hill right now. Feeding someone else's kid 800-calorie Costco cookies every day so you can get on TV and be a pro wrestler is a joke that a mean European would make up about Americans, but it's actually happening. All right. He's kind of cooking with that one. It's very easy for me to have a knee-jerk reaction whenever people insult the Costco guys or the Rizzler. But Slime is cooked up, I wouldn't even call it an anti-Costco guys tweet, but he has cooked up a Costco guys adjacent negative tweet that I can't disagree with. I can't disagree with it. Nice meme. Unfortunately, I've already depicted you as the eyeless boar and me as the slitherless serpent. They got Jimmy Fallon's drunk ass mogging. I saw the Rizzler hit the emote wheel on Jimmy Fallon. Excuse me, man. I tried to open that door, you hacker. What do you mean by that? Well, like, he ate, like, some kind of... I don't know if it was, like, a nerd's rope or, like, a churro gummy or something like that. He must have hated it, because he gave it 2 booms. And he went, boom, boom! Which is a bad... Everyone clapped, but that's, like, a really, really bad score, to be honest. That's, like, a 40%. And then he hit the Mog right afterwards. And we love him for it, people. We love him for it. That's a passing grade in Canada? Yeah, because we ask harder questions than, like, our corporation's people and is pizza a vegetable? I'm not that worried about you, honestly. I know you're a puker. I mean, you can just tell you're hammered right now. Oh, whoa! Chill, bro. They don't have that much... Oh, they don't have that much fucking vitamin powder in the prison! I got no heals, bro! Got a little grandpa's medicine in your desk, maybe? Old man's always prepared. Dude brought shoes out into the snow. That's all it takes these days. Are there just like 3 different enemy types in the game? Yerp. Well, no. There's armless puker. Then there's armless puker that pukes when he dies. And then there's legs as arms, no puke. And then there's nurse and shadow nurse. And then like Eddie. Eddie's on the horizon. It's on site. Excuse me, is this breakable? I don't think so. Oh yeah, crawling legless, or crawling armless legs as arms. I'm out of ammo. I'm out of jobs, out of hope, out of cash, man. Out of car, I don't know how I'm gonna go. I saw a freak the other day. It's like some shit from the Cable Guy. Oh, Billy. I'm not that thrilled with that. What's going on in here? What are you talking about? I'm Lonesome Crowded West posting, man. Oh! I'm going down, man. Two shotgun shells? You may find yourself looting a couple shotgun shells. You may find yourself on another part of the motherfucking world, dog. You may find yourself behind the pipe of a large automobile. Which Silent Hill monster would you be? You know what's crazy is I get like gastroenteritis a lot, but I'm not a puker, man. I'm like, I don't puke very often. I did puke on a Disney cruise when I got seasick, but apart from that, like it's like a once a decade sort of thing. So I think maybe I'd be, I certainly don't think I'd be the nurse. Legs for arms? Maybe legs for arms. But they're a little nimble. I'm lean, but I'm not nimble. I'm quick and I could probably jump over a candlestick, but... Everything okay out there? The hell was that, man? That's Maria? With Carlos Santana. That's Eddie? They call me Eddie. You tell librarian to get a new bit on Twitter? You know how it is. An old man cannot tell a young man anything, except that it goes by so fast, you won't believe it, but the young man will not listen. You just gotta let it, you gotta let the arc work its way through. Which bit do you have a problem with, chatter? Oh, I'm not a chatter, I'm the streamer. I have a problem with the puppy posting. It's not I don't think it less of you as a human being. I think of it as not using your talents to their fullest. I'm not saying shut up and dribble. I'm not saying just post clips from my stream. Like, it's your life. It's a combination, like, personal account and brand account, so I get it. But, like, at the same time, it's like every day. It's like two to 10 times a day. He locked himself in, took the key. None of the COs got a spare. But I know there is one. He's going nuts over the disease. See if the head nurse doesn't have it. Thinks he's safe up there. He'll get what's coming. Hold. Worth. Stop it! I'm gonna die. I don't have any freaking... James is dead, man! Oh, I gotta restart because I'm on my permadeath mode. Is this New Game Plus? Nah, I just get lost a lot, honestly. Something, $100 steak in a single bite, except it hits even harder these days because this was actually like $106 Canadian. Well, that was a lot easier. I don't think I'm alone in here, guys. I do appreciate that they don't... James is not millennial posting. At any given moment, it must have been so tempting. There must have been like 50 people on the team that were like, James should say, what the heck is going on in here? Or you should say like, there's something else in here. It would have been so easy to just add that to the game, but instead he just tanks it, man. We must know the true nature of this affliction. All else is secondary. He was like 30 in 1990. He's not a millennial. Wait, is James a boomer? I don't know. It's this game, well, I don't know when the game takes place. It came out in like 2001, right? And he looks kind of like it's hard to spin the camera around. I would say he looks like he's in his mid-30s, though. So that would put him at like a 1970-something birth date. Late 1960s, early 1970s. Hey, hey. I don't have any healing drink. I can't let you get that close to me. He's 29. One thing you need to know, and this is gonna maybe bum you out if you're 28 right now, and it's gonna pog you up to the extreme if you're like 38, okay? But I'm just gonna say it as somebody that's 35. I, at 35, look older than I did at 26, but if you were to put like 9 people in a room, and one was like 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, etc., I don't reliably think I could order them. I think I could roughly get the trend, but I certainly would get many wrong, I think. Like, you kind of, there's multiple kinds of, like, you know, 30-something out there, man. There's 30-somethings that look like they're still in their early 20s, and then there's 30-somethings that look like they're in their mid-40s. And they just kind of like, they tend to hang out there. I don't think it's a moisturizer difference. I think, like, I don't know. Some of it is obviously lifestyle. There's no doubt about that, but like, hang on, I'm going back to saving. So I meet a lot of parents at my daughter's school, right? I've gotten a lot better at like kind of inferring parents' ages. There's some, I mean, I'm getting like, this is almost phrenology posting. I think there's something about like facial fat. That's like the #1 indicator, because people can like work out, moisturize, do skincare and stuff like that. When you get older, you lose the chubbiness in your cheeks. So like you could have like a 50-year-old that's 150 pounds, and you can have a 30-year-old that's 150 pounds. They might have like the same rough body composition, but the 50-year-old looks like a skull. And the 30-year-old kind of looks like, they're still looking a little bit like the Rizzler, you know what I mean? Ozempic? I don't really want to go in there, man. I think they can rizzle out, though. Oh, I guess they could just walk out, too, is the other thing. Can't get me in here, though. Guards are to keep their distance from prisoners at all times. Don't get close, you'll get slapped. My homie Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre have got my back. Prisoners will be confined to their cells. Yeah, I thought that's kind of the idea. But what do I know, I guess? What do you got for me there? 2 handgun ammunition. Okay, you're cooked. I mean, this one's a given. New rule, prisoners can't leave the prison. People in maximum security Norwegian prisons. No! Okay, that was a good one. Bro, she reposted me! I don't believe it. Did you guys see the tweet that said the Rizzler would be a delightful Christmas ornament? I think that's true, man. You know, part of the reason that I'm embracing... Any last words? What the hell? She tanked the doohickey, man. One of the reasons I'm embracing Costco guys posting is I think it's gonna give me like a sense of place. As long as I remember that all the Costco guys stuff was in 2024, then 7 years from now, if I ever have like a quick sort question or something like that, that's like, hey, when did these events take place? I can be like, oh, I'm pretty sure that that happened like right around the time that the Costco guys were popping. So that must have been like 2024. A health beverage. Damn, man, you're gonna be in your 40s soon? That's the secret, buddy. We're all gonna be in our 40s. Like I was talking in the Peloton group yesterday. Someone said, I need your help. I don't have the mental strength to do 90-minute rides. I said, what do you mean you don't have the mental strength to do 90-minute rides? The 90 minutes is gonna pass one way or another, brother. All you gotta do is stay clipped in. You're gonna be there regardless. The only thing that changes is where you're at when you get there. Forehead. But then also I was like, maybe like some Bluetooth headphones or something like that. If you don't have them already. Because that'll help you out a lot for sure. There was a locked door, I think it's right here. Nope. There's a locked door. It was at the warehouse side. It's right behind me, the stairwell. No, don't. Yes, okay, there we go. I'm thinking we're getting 1,250 map checks in the game. When I'm 40, NL's gonna be 60? Yeah, who cares, brother? Right now there's like a 3-year-old that's like, when Cool Cat Andy's 40, I'm gonna be 23. Nobody cares, man. There's lots of old people and young people on the planet. You ain't the oldest or the youngest. 40 isn't even that old. I don't live in the Midwest. We do things a little differently out here. We serve our martinis in martini glasses. You got something to say? I knew you were a puss. You don't want the smoke. Ah! Oh shit, we're back. Whoa! You thought you could ambush me, huh? Okay, you got pretty quick on that one. It's kind of crazy that like all the monsters in Silent Hill are like trained Muay Thai fighters. Like the slip that they give is crazy, man. It really is prime Mayweather. The warden's office. You can do it too? He's gonna tire himself out. Hi chat, has he sung the map song from Dora yet? You're aware that I'm nearly 36 years old, right? I was not watching Dora the Explorer at age 15. I was watching the scene from X2 where Mystique comes into Wolverine's tent and says, "I can be anything you want," and then transforms into Storm, and then transforms into Jean Grey, and then transforms into Rogue. And then I was hitting the previous chapter button on the remote control to watch it again as soon as it finished. Should have transformed into Beast. Excuse me, Beast didn't appear until X3, The Last Stand. So who would they have used as Beast, man? Six. Okay, here's what I'm thinking, guys. Sick. My God. Oh, man. He's fucking cracked, man. And they put a save point, like, right here. Look at that. First try. I told you I was a word cell, man. What was your childhood show? Well, you know, your childhood lasts a long time. So I would say, like, I mean, 0 to 5, Sesame Street, 100%. Apparently, I was watching a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at the time as well, and the Power Rangers. And then, like, 5 to 10, I'm in that, like, that classic sort of, like, Gen 1 Nickelodeon era. So, like, Doug, Rocko's Modern Life, Rugrats, and that, Hey, chill. We kept it going, right? Because, like, you know, I probably watched kids' shows until I was, like, 13, 14 years old. So we get in a little bit of, like, Rocket Power, Angry Beavers type stuff. And that's about where I jump off. I jump off, like, right when, pretty much coincidentally with, like, SpongeBob popping. Not because of SpongeBob, it was just like that, it just happened to line up coincidentally. Obviously, in hindsight, it probably would have been good for the industry I ended up being in to, like, maybe just tough it out for another few years and watch a bunch of SpongeBob. That way, like, I would understand half of what you guys talk about in chat, but that's not the way it went down at the time. I was like, okay, 6 months ago was Rugrats, now it's time to get into The Graduate. Now it's time to watch some John Cazale movies. Seasons 1 to 3, just watch them right now. You've lost your connection with the real world. I'm not gonna watch 3 seasons of SpongeBob SquarePants with any kind of haste associated with it. Okay, hang on. I've got one more wait. I need to make it back to the yard. The yard requires us to go down the staircase. You have a kid? Everybody hates screen time until it's time to watch SpongeBob SquarePants, apparently. Pretty much got it. I know. I'm a keen observer of the culture. The yard! Aren't you proud of me? I knew how to get back to this place? Of course I knew how to get back to it, because there was a save point here. You could watch SpongeBob with your daughter? Dude, she's 4 years old. Make up your mind. Is it a show for 28-year-olds or is it a show for people that were born during, like, the fucking alpha wave of COVID? She's more of like a trolls gamer right now as well. Hang on. I have the smallest weight. Is that correct? Lightweight. Lightweight baby. What, we have not opened the dove. Is that correct? Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Well, you needed the lightweight, so let's put that there, and then maybe move out medium Andy. Take medium Andy off. Take this Andy off. Are you shitting me, man? Put this Andy back on. Take this Andy off. Move it over here. Oh. Take this Andy off. Put it down. Put this Andy over here. Take this Andy off. This Andy over here. Lightweight baby on the right. This Andy off. This Andy over here. This Andy over here. Oh! This Andy over here. This Andy over here. This Andy gone. This Andy back this way. This Andy off the fucking... Okay. This Andy off. This Andy... just give me a second. We're gonna get it, guys. We're gonna get it. Take that one. And maybe replace this bad boy with this bad boy. Then put this bad boy over here. Then put this bad boy over here. And then this one over here. Then this one comes off. This one comes over. This one comes on. This one comes off. This one comes over. One comes up and on. This can't be a good system for a prison, man. They might need to do this shit in like 3 seconds if there's a riot, man. That one comes off. This one comes over. This one comes over again. This one comes off. And then it goes over. This one comes back, and then this one goes over. Ah, shit. No, it goes over, and then the heavyweight comes in the other direction, and then this one comes off. And it goes here, and then the lightweight goes over. Oh, fuck. This one comes off. This one goes on. That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? I might be here for a while, guys. This one goes over here. This one comes on the left. Oh, this one comes off. And then it goes on. No. That's way too much, man. I can do this. It's so doable. You fucking cocksucker. Get out of here. Lightest weight. Ooh. How is that possible? Are you kidding me? Are we missing one weight? People are saying there's 6 weights and I only have 5 of them. No, we need to open that because this is the last door. We gotta, it's you get a weight, you get a door. You get a weight, you get a door. Okay. Bring this shit over, man. That's it right there. Oh. You just put your finger on the scale a little bit, man. Come on. What you're doing here does not make sense, okay? This is gonna open like the snake door again, man. Or never mind. Never mind, man. Never mind. Never mind. You gotta be shitting me, man. I'm dying. I'm dying here. It's trying to set your fucking watch, man. Oh, it's 11:59. 12:01. 11:59. 12:01. 11:59. 12:01. 11:59. 12:01. Fuck you, man. Oh, come on. Are you serious? I mean, that's just nonsensical. What you've done there doesn't make any sense. Yep, here we go again. Back to that then. They should make this a Mario Party, man. You're not wrong. About no heavyweight this time. We'll use none heavy. Left beef. And then maybe they gave you the lightweight to remove the lightweight. No, because then if you put it there, it's going to go too much. That's fine. So let's move second lightest. And then heaviest. And then... Right, okay, other side. That's my... Okay, fair enough. Let's try it with next heaviest. Move this one back. Obviously, that ain't gonna do it. Let's go with fourth heaviest. That's gonna make us even further away, now that I think about it. You had it? You think so? Oh, yeah, you're right. Who would have thought? Oh, man. Couldn't they just have you, like, type in a word or something? That would have been way easier. The wingless dove. Nice argument. Unfortunately, I've already depicted you as the wingless dove. Don't fucking click at me. Take your piece from you and pull the trigger till it goes click. I saved, right? Yep. Okay, I mean, but we killed an enemy since then. It might be good to go back and just make sure, right? It's fortuitous timing. Have the doveless wings for pizza? Or for dinner? Your pizza posting. They're doing creative advertisements right now. Because everyone's so politically divided. Pizza's librarian posting. They said, how can I make this all about me? So now they're saying, left wing, right wing, we're an equal opportunity chicken wing seller. For a limited amount of time, left wings and right wings are united. All I'm going to say, funny commercials are the last bastion of the doomed restaurant chain. Just ask Quiznos. Based? She-Hulk? I see pyramid heads in here, man. And Kmart with shipped pants? What is shipped pants? I don't know that one. Shipped pants. You're marketing for them? Honestly, I don't think there's a more false statement that, and I'm not saying you're stupid, but a more false statement that people suggest is true than there's no such thing as bad advertising. I don't know how somehow this idiom made it into the lexicon, but it's really putting the idia in idiom. People will see like a guy go to prison for life for murder, and they'll be like, there's no such thing as bad publicity. Or like, buddy, he's incarcerated for the rest of his life. Am I giving Pizza free advertising? Yes, it's free advertising because I'm saying it's fucking dog shit. There's a weight in there. If you go to Canada, do not eat Pizza and do not eat Tim Hortons. You get what you freaking deserve. Nice try. What about Mr. Sub? There's no reason to eat there. Outside of like necessity. I kind of glaze it over Subway these days, even though I do think it's a little worse. I feel like at least, I don't know. It's also pretty bad. Excuse me? Really? This is a breakable wall, man. What happened to stop your glazing of Subway? Things went very wrong for the company in a very small amount of time. It's not, I mean, the Jared stuff is terrible, but like, it's just one domino in a chain of dominoes. Like, I'm not gonna stop eating the sandwiches because they picked like a spokesman that they couldn't have possibly known what was going on. Like, that's just, it's an L, but like, you can sort of understand on like a restaurant level that they kind of got screwed on that one as well. But then like, the sandwiches going from $7 a foot long to like $15 excuse me? To $15 a foot long, and then also asking you for a tip after you like order it. For me, that was kind of where I was like, you know, when the sandwich was like $7-8, I could sort of justify being like, I'm a piece of trash. And I'll just eat like a foot-long baguette with cold cuts for lunch. Or then it was $16. I'm like, guys, you're pricing yourself out of business here. Also, one of the last times I went, and this is a little bit of boomer posting, but like in the same way that not all change is bad, not all change is necessarily good. I went to Subway, this is probably like 2 years ago, and they didn't have like, they weren't advertising the classic sandwiches. It was like overnight, it went from like cold cut combo to like, I'll take a Calgary Stampede carnivore sandwich, and they were like trying to like not emphasize the fact that you can put whatever you want on the sandwiches anymore. It was like they came with the set stuff that was in the recipe instead, and I was like, the food's not good enough for that, man. Part of the appeal was that the food is not that good, but at least I like choose what's on it. But now all of a sudden I'm getting sandwiches that like, you know, somebody in Scarborough made up or something like that, and I'm like, They kind of lost me. I think there were like 8 really bad business decisions from a customer standpoint, at least, that happened back to back to back. It was like, it wasn't death by 1,000 cuts, but it was death by like 8 cuts. And I don't see like a compelling reason to go back. Like, I would genuinely rather eat at McDonald's than Subway any day of the week. Also, I don't know if this is just, because this is, excuse me? This is kind of a Vancouver thing, but it might also be everywhere. I feel like it used to be like, you'd go into a Subway, and even in a small town, there would be like one person taking the order and doing up to the toasting part, and then there would be a second person that grabs it out the toaster and asks you like what you want on it and rings you up. And then there was like a really decent throughput that you got there. Like it was like, you know, it would only take you like 4 or 5 minutes to get your sandwich. But now there's one dude, and the dude is taking the orders, ringing them up, toasting them, putting all the ingredients on. He's getting like 10 online orders a minute and trying to like make the sandwiches while simultaneously dealing with the foot traffic and stuff like that. So like the level, I mean, I know we're talking about Subway here, but the level of service just declined extremely. I'm guessing due to like the managers not wanting to pay for like a second teenager to handle the half of the responsibilities. So it's just kind of like, I don't know, on a corporate level, you sort of get what you deserve, I guess. It's a fucking madhouse down here, man. So they say. I worked there for a year. It sucks as a worker. Never in my life was I like, this must be a great place to work. Because it also seems, because I used to be an avid r/Subway reader. It seems like corporate is bad. The franchisees are bad. And then you also get some of the most insane customers of like any chain restaurant on the planet. Because I guess, you know, after 20 years of telling people like they can have it their way, you cultivate a certain kind of customer base of people who are, I don't know, maybe a little, I don't necessarily want to say entitled, but you kind of like incentivize the entitlement, right? By telling them that you can ask for just a few more olives or a few more pickles. So what do you expect? Due to recent acts of inmate violence, D239 has been transferred to solitary confinement, cell F6. We need to cut down a tree for that one, huh? Maybe the internet isn't such a bad invention. F6. Sure, why wouldn't I let you out of F6? And why not? F5, let's do it, man. And you know, I guess we're missing a button, probably. One of these was to get the weight, right? Not to the band post. My reaction when I pull into Nazareth feeling about a half past dead. Save point? Oh. Horrible song. Just say you have no taste. Just go ahead and tell me that your 20 favorite albums all came out from the year 2010 to the year 2024. You got no respect for songs from Big Pink? Embarrassing. Fucking 3 Frank Ocean albums in your top 10 albums of all time haven't ass. Not that there's nothing against Frank Ocean, okay? It's against you. Don't get it twisted. Yet you just started listening to Fugazi? Bitch, I was 1 when the album came out. I might have been 0. That shit came out probably, I'm guessing maybe like in the fall. I got around to it eventually. I'm going back to the save point, sorry to say. It's true, I do also listen to music from a 14-year period. It's just that the 14 years are like, well, it's really... There's exceptions, but I am like, I'm like a 1975 to 2010 Andy for sure. No doubt about that. But I'm spec'd predominantly into, I would say, 1990 to '04. But I've got some, like, my secondary class is in the classic rock subgenre. And then I've, like, if I had a tertiary class, because you can get a flex slot once you hit level 25. Post 9/11 Pitchfork Core Indie Rock. Matchbox 20, let's go. Nope. No, we will not be glazing Matchbox 20. That's certainly not going to come to pass. Could you just get the lead out a little bit? The mediumest weight. Hey guys. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I couldn't let them take you. And now you're... Hello? I don't want to get this cell, man. This is a damn disaster. My flashlight ran out of batteries. Eddie? Is that you? You know what I was just thinking? It's been a while since I stuck my arm into anything. In Silent Hill 2. Well, and in real life, because you wouldn't catch me, like, doing that, but... Actually, you're right, it's not true. I do go to the blood pressure monitor every time I'm at the pharmacy. Hey, this isn't even... Oh, I gotta take the ladder. The ladder. That's good fun? Well, it's not fun for me anymore, but I do it just to make sure, like, I'm not in trouble. How's it looking? I never remember the numbers, but I'm always, like... The way that they do it at the Shoppers Drug Mart here, it does spit out the blood pressure numbers, but I just can never remember what they are. But I'm usually a yellow Andy, which is normal. And occasionally, if I'm at the pharmacy and I'm not with my kid, I'm a green Andy, which they describe as optimal. So I go back and forth between green and yellow based on how much parenting I've been doing in, like, the last 30 minutes or so. So sure, oh, the sword! We can do this, man. We can do this. The sword. They have to be exactly balanced. Okay, so it's math, dude. It's just math. Let's assume we got, you know, hang on. Let me solve this in my own way, okay? If we assume that these are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we need to have two scales that sum to the same amount. So you could have like 1, 6, 3, 2, 4, 5. That's not right. That's not right. That's because it does, you can't split 6, 11, 15, 18, 20. You can't divide 21 in 2, man! Oh, but the scale is a little bit over on the left to begin with. Ah! So we want 2, 4, 5 on the right, and we want 1, 3, 6 on the left, dude. Okay, no, it's easy, man. You move the fucking 1, and then you put back the fucking 2, dude. And then you simply move the 3, and then pull off the 4, and then pull off the 2 and move it over, and then you pull off the... Here we go, boys! Here we go! I really thought I had it too. That's the embarrassing part. Fuck you, you dickhead. Never mind. Is that... It's not it! Hold. Just hold and have some confidence in me for once in your life, okay? You fucker. I will become back my money. Well, it should be 3 on each side. Right now we got 4 on this side, so you should send a small Andrew over, and then you should swap this Andrew with a smaller Andrew. Okay. You should swap this Andrew with a larger Andrew. That's the lightest Andrew. That's obviously not going to work. We bring this bad boy over, send this bad boy over this way. Bring back this guy, put him right there. Then you're going to move this Andrew over. Maybe take this Andrew and pop him over here. Just kidding. We're going to take this Andrew, pop him over this way. So close. Okay, pop this Andrew over this way. And then you're going to come over here. Move this Andrew over. Bring this Andrew back. It's just that simple, guys. Okay, wait, let's do the math again. I'm doing it the lazy way. We'll do the math again, okay? Though I'm loath to admit it. We have 1. This would be 3, 6, 10, 15, 21. We would like to have 10 on the left side, and we would like to have 11 on the right side. Well, one way to think about that, I guess, would just be 6-4. It's not an even split in the count, but it should be a roughly even split on the weight. Okay, now you've got that incorrect. Okay, but we can work with this, because this is this might be our 4-piece, Andy. Wait. No, you're right. What if we were to move this over and this over then? And then these ones all come over as well. Because then we've inverted the scale. Back to the drawing board. Okay, so it's simple, man. Instead of 6-4, why don't we do 6-2-1 on the left then? And 3-4-5 on this side. That's not even close, man. Okay, do me a favor. Which one are you? You're 4. Bring 5 over. Trade with this one. Not even close, man. Okay? Trade with this one. Then bring 4 over. Trade with this one. And then also this one. You imagine how much worse this would be in real life when you got these like armless monsters chasing you while you're trying to solve the puzzle? This is crazy, man. Why don't we just go in order? Why don't we go in order and keep it balanced? It's a little imbalanced to the left. So let's get it going. Let's swing it to the right. We'll swing it to the right with a number 4 first. Then we'll swing it to the left with a number 3. Okay, with the number 5. Then we'll swing it to the right with 2 of those. And then one of these will clearly make it like way too heavy. So we'll bring this back over, and then we grab this one and we pull it back to the other side, and then we... Fuck you. We need a slightly heavier weight. Hang on. This is it, guys. It's not that one. It's this one. The mossy. Clearly it's not the mossy. That's way too heavy, man. Bring the 6 over, bring the mossy over this. Oh! Swap this Andy and this Andy. And this Andy. And this Andy. And then this Andy comes over. This Andy comes back in the other direction. Never mind, this Andy comes back in the other direction. Oh! Execution lever. Not a lot of streamers can get that done. That's all I'm saying. Not a lot of streamers can get that done. This is so perfect because people have been sending me screenshots of them voting me in as like best strategy gamer at the Game Awards or the Streamer Awards. What can you say, man? It's very funny that it's the category I fit in best, even though it's not me at all.